Hi guys, it's Nicki. So I'm coming to you with something new I want to start doing on Fridays, and um, usually on the week, like all week long, I work with my work from home jobs and everything, or just doing other stuff. And so on the weekends, I'll usually work up call because I like to make like an extra $100 just on the weekend or whatever. But I also like to just relax and get my just chill out or whatever if I have nothing to do. On especially like late at night because I'm not going out like late or whatever. Because as you see now, I am ready for bed. So what I like to do on the weekend is just like watch some Netflix or catch up on like Hulu and stuff like that. So recently, well, it's been happening for a while, but especially like I feel like recently, Netflix has been putting out a lot of great TV shows, like series, original series, as well as movies. So I want to talk to you guys about just a few things that they've been putting out and putting together. And just to see if you guys will be watching it this weekend or have you watched it already, just to talk, chit chat like that. So the one thing that I do love that they put out, and I was actually talking to my sister the other day, well, not the other day, but like 2 weeks ago when they put out, when I saw a commercial for the new Murphy Brown, and I was like, oh my gosh, I wish they would do like a Who's the Boss, because I used to love that show growing up. And somebody used to have, I think I used to get it on the disc from Netflix. It used to come on like, you know what? Well, I guess they still do the disc, but I just don't get them because I stream everything now. But I used to get the disc from Netflix, and I used to watch like King of Queens on from the disc and Psych. Was it Psych? Yeah, I think I used to watch Psych from the disc, and I used to also get Who's the Boss. So I saw that Tony Danza was actually starring in a show on Netflix. It's called The Good Cop. Tony Danza, I think, he's not the star of the show, but you could tell like he's on there for like the comic relief and just to be Tony Danza. When I think about Tony Danza, it's like he does all of this stuff that you used to have to be able to do to be an actor. Like he dances, he sings, he's a great actor. He's in, he was, I think, in the sports and all that. So he was like everything that, you used to have to do when you wanted to make it in the business. But anyways, it's called The Good Cop. The star of the show, well, I guess it's he and Tony, but it's about Josh Groban, who is Tony's son on the show, and he's the good cop. They call him the good cop because he does nothing wrong, because Tony Danza was a police officer as well, but he broke a few rules. He had to go to prison, and so now he's out, and his son is a police officer, but he does everything right. So anyways, I sat there and binge watched that whole series like one Thursday evening. I worked up call that morning, and I had got all, like, when I work up call, I know the amount I want to make, and so once I hit that amount, I get off. So I had the whole evening left, and so I just watched the Good Cop one Thursday, and it was like it went by so fast. And then I finished watching the rest of it over the night. Like I watched like 4 or 5 episodes, and then I finished watching the rest of it, I think, the next day. And then it was like 1 episode. And I don't know why I do this, but when it's like 1 episode left on Netflix, it takes me like a week or maybe 2 weeks to finish that 1 episode. I guess because I don't want it to end. And that's the only bad thing about Netflix. Like, I like them, but sometimes binge watching all the shows, now you watched all your shows that weekend, and so the next weekend comes around, you have to find another show. Whereas with, TV or with Hulu, it's a show every week, so you have something to look forward to. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Anyways, but I do like that about Netflix, because I like to sit down and binge watch. Like, when I find a show, I love it. Like, it's the greatest thing to just sit there and watch it completely. But I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think about that. But anyway, so I did the whole next rep. I did the whole Netflix thing with The Good Cop. It was really good. I recommend that series for anyone who's just looking for a show and you like kind of detective shows with have a little sense of humor. If you like those type of shows, then I recommend go ahead and try out the Good Cop. Another show that I watched last weekend, last Saturday, I didn't work. I didn't work at all last weekend. Well, I did a little bit of work, but not nearly as much as I'm gonna do this weekend. I watched Dancing Queen with Justin. He's in Texas, which I'm from Texas, so that intrigued me. And at first, I had been seeing it, but I wasn't gonna watch it. And then Saturday, I finally decided to watch it, and it was pretty good. It was pretty good. I guess he has been on RuPaul. I don't really watch RuPaul Drag Race. Because I don't have TV like that. So I don't really watch RuPaul Drag. Like, everything I pretty much watch is, like, I had Cody at one time, so I was watching a lot of stuff on Cody I was keeping up. But mostly everything I watch now is, Hulu and Netflix, or, some, like, I'll log into DirecTV Now sometimes and watch, like, a series or whatever. But they pretty much all come on Hulu, so I'm not really tripping about, like, all my favorite shows come on Hulu. So anyways, if you're into like Dance Mom and Bring It and stuff like that, then you would like this show. The twist is he is a drag queen at night. So during the day, he is a professional teacher of dance and everything, and then at night he's a drag queen. His name is Alana Edwards, I think, something like that. But I love him in his drag queen form. I don't know the right word, so I'm not gonna say, because everyone gets so offended now, and you know how you don't even mean it that way. You don't know the right words to say, so I'm not gonna say it. But I love he's like, as Justin. And I totally get what he, like, I get it. Like, as Justin, he's more of a pushover, you know. He's more lenient and nice and everything like that. But when he's Alana, he's more tell it how it is, get to the point. You know, he doesn't take the stuff that Justin would take, and I completely understand that, because I feel the exact same way. Like, I always say there's Nicki and there's LaNickia. Nicki's very not, you know, I'm just like Nicki, but then LaNickia is more of to the point, direct. It's not that it wouldn't, like, not trying to hurt your feelings, but I'm very direct, and it is what it is at the end of the day. So yeah, I completely understand that. So I guess I could relate to that. But anyways, it's a cute show. It's really, I enjoyed it. And I enjoyed, like, seeing that he came from nothing and, like, he built himself up. So I enjoyed it. So if you have nothing to do this weekend, I would say tune into that one as well. They had a movie called Nappily Ever After with Sanaa Lathan. Normally I don't like her movies. I'm gonna be honest, she's not my favorite actress, and I don't even know why. It's like she plays a snobby role in most of her movies, and I guess that's why I don't really care for her movies, because it's like she's always playing the snob or something. But anyways, my sister had on Nappily Ever After, because honestly I was not gonna even watch it because I don't like her movies. But my sister was watching it, and it was really good. I enjoyed it. Like, if you're going through a life change or wanting to change your life, or, you know, you're just going through something, and I can relate to what she, you know, she was going through. So I guess that's why I like it, because I'm in that space right now of, you know, just changing things and everything. So I guess that's why I like that movie so much. But it's called Nappily Ever After. Sanaa Lathan plays in it, and so you guys check that one out to see if you like it. This weekend I am going to be watching I think it's called The Happy Wife, and it's like a raunchy comedy, and normally I'm not really into those like, raunchy is not funny to me. Excuse me. Y'all know my sinus always, it's like I always get stopped up as soon as I turn on the video. Like, all day long I could be talking, I could be doing, but as soon as I turn on the video, well, maybe I just notice it because I'm doing the video. But I don't like raunchy comedies. I don't think that's funny. Like, I don't like, telling a dirty joke to me is not funny, and I don't know, maybe I'm a prude when it comes to that kind of stuff. Well, no, I'm not really a prude, but I just don't think it's funny. Like, that's not, like, all of the American Pies, I like kind of I didn't think they were that, like, I don't know. I don't like nasty humor, I guess. Like, I don't know. But I started watching this show. I hate that. I think it's called The American. No, Happy Wife. And I started watching it, like, the first episode, and it was cute. It's dirty, but it's not in a, it's raunchy and dirty, but it's not in a bad type of way. She's really, it's about this woman, and she's going through life. I guess she's a comedian, and she's very open, and she and her husband are raising their daughter. They have their family and everything. So I just got into the first episode. I haven't even watched it all. But so if you have nothing to watch, if you watch that one, tell me about it. If you have nothing else to watch, that's my suggestion. Like, try that one out. And then you guys tell me some stuff to watch, because okay, so this is what I like. I love like back in time movies, like that, I like the Hercules and the those type of movies, but I prefer that they not be historic or historical. Is that the word? I prefer that they not be actual like the history. I want to see like the fake. I like the fake stories, like the Greek stories and stuff like that. So I like those type of movies. I like TV. Like, everyone was talking about Insatiable. I think it was called Insatiable. Everyone was talking about, oh my gosh, it was like I loved it. I thought it was a dark I like dark comedies. I thought it was a dark comedy, and it was funny to me. The only thing I didn't like about it is that they rushed it at the end. That's the only thing I didn't like about it. But I like Debbie. Alyssa Milano still looks fabulous. The guy, I didn't like that they made him gay, and let me tell you why. Because I like that that it was implied. He was very feminine, somewhat. I guess they wanted to make him kind of feminine, but I like that he had his wife and everything. But then they made him gay, but I didn't mind that they made him gay, but I didn't like that they set him up with him, the guy, Bob, because I was like, they've been I like their rivalry, and then all of a sudden, like, I don't know. I thought they rushed the end of it, so I wasn't into that part of it. But overall, that was a cute little dark series to me, and I liked it. So I like shows like that. So recommend some stuff to me if you can. Just put me a comment down and tell me what you've been watching that's really good. But those are the type of stuff that I like. And then every now and then I'll get into like I like to watch on Netflix. They have something about affairs. It comes on the ID channel, but it Netflix has it too. Fatal Affairs. I like those. Like, cause I don't want, like, I like the ID channel, but I don't want it to be like where it could actually happen. Like, from like, I don't know. Fatal Affairs is like they get murdered by the person that they know. I don't want to see something where you get murdered by, like, maybe you just looked at somebody on the street and they're a psychopath and they follow you home. I don't want to see that. That's too real for me. But seeing like that it was the husband or a family member or a friend or something, for some reason I can watch that, because you never want to think that your family or friends or would do that to you. So yeah. So I like those type of shows. So yeah. So recommend me some things. I'll probably tell you about like what I'm watching next week if I find anything. If y'all tell me something and I can get to it early enough, like to watch it during the weekend, this weekend, I'll probably do the video next week. I know Netflix comes out with stuff every week, new things. I saw they had a new movie, and it's about I think it's Maggie Gyllenhaal. Is it Gyllenhaal? Anyway, she's starring in it, and she's like obsessed with this little boy who I guess she thinks is like a child prodigy or something like that. And I was like, I want to watch it, but I got to see some reviews on this because I don't want to see any weirdness going on here. But so yeah, y'all tell me what you're gonna be watching. Tell me what you're gonna be doing this weekend. I hope you have a great weekend. This is my first Netflix Friday, but I don't know. Even if I don't get that many people to watch, I'm still going to do it because I enjoy it. So I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great weekend.